Hi everyone, welcome back to another trading day, and I'm Johan Malan, and today, Thursday, 1 February 2024. My trade setup directions for today will be long on the CAD, the yen and the US dollar, and then short on the New Zealand, the euro and the Australian dollar. My first pick of the day is a potential long on the pound Australian dollar, but before we proceed, remember that trading carries risk. Never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And at the end of this video, I will show you my favorite trade idea for today. So let's get started and turn pips and points into profits. On the pound Australian dollar, pound much stronger than the Aussie. The Aussie is dropping like a rock now. And we've got this sort of pattern here, which plays out very nicely. Tested 1, 2, 3 times, now breaking convincingly. So on a retest here, I'll definitely look for some long bullish patterns, as long as the pound just stays well above the Australian dollar. Then on the US yen turned from I want to be bearish on the yen down here on the rate within 1 day after the FOMC meeting last night, the yen to the number 1 spot on the short term. So reluctantly, I've identified the support level here, but it's a strong level. It's just the rollover doesn't look that bearish to me. And also the yen tends to run up to the first spot and then slowly but surely fade. Maybe the Bank of Japan interfering in the currency, supporting the currency. But I will keep an eye here. Nonetheless, this is a very nice market structure. You can see how it's been tested there, and there. So as it gets to between the 50 and 61% of this Fibonacci swing, if I get a good strong reversal there, I'll look for some shorts. Then on the Euro US, I had this one up on the list here. We had the 1 hour trade open there. Remember the bearish engulfing I showed you 2 days ago. Yesterday we were in the trade, and as it came down, I said to you yesterday morning on the video, you control the stop loss to this high. And unfortunately, that got run, but okay, still made money, but could have been much more now. But that spike up there would have taken me out of any trade in any case. So trial the stop loss, out of the trade, at a profit, which is not bad. The Euro US, I would like to short something here today again, but there's really, it's making new highs, new lows, no clear-cut direction, although I think it's going to go down. I will wait until tomorrow most likely before I will re-enter or look for some shorts here again. So for now, I'm taking it off my watch list for today. Then Brent oil, I took the long on the hammer candle here. We trailed the stop loss to entry. Now we can't lose money. Missed my target, unfortunately. But the good news is it's retracing to this triangle support line now. And if I get any 4 hour or daily, this is a daily chart, so I'll go down on 1 time frame for timing some entries or a daily. But 4 hour or daily reversal after it tested here, I'll look for some longs then up the page here. Then I can push it way beyond the original target. But let's first see what happens here. It's a sad reality that I've missed my target. I don't know why it stopped there, but it picked up some earlier support resistance levels, not the most recent ones, which is rare. It doesn't happen that much. But with the FOMC meeting being very neutral, oil gave up a little bit, but I'll see if I can get a reversal here. In the CAD Swiss, unfortunately, a solid losing trade. As I've mentioned on, I think 2 days ago, I mentioned this wasn't one of the better setups. The RS wasn't that great, but that was at that stage the only way I could be long CAD was this one. Yeah, the next day I got a bunch of them. Unfortunately, this one failed. Not a big loss. I took half a position because it wasn't a big trade, as I've mentioned. Then I said to you yesterday morning on the video, you can trial the stop loss here, and that got hit. So you lost half of the half risk that you took. So it's very, very small. It's not the end of the world, but still a painful trade. Unfortunately, losing one, and never nice having losing trades. So I'll clean up this chart. If you look at the CAD Swiss currently, I'm not interested in trading anything at this stage here, so I'll leave it for another day. And the Euro CAD, quite lovely setups. We had the test, and then 2 days ago we got in the 1 hour charts, the bearish engulfing, the sweet spot. And I said to you yesterday morning, trial the stop loss there. That got unfortunately hit, but still a profit. Nonetheless, it's still a profit on the 1 hour charts. We could not hit targets. The targets was lower down, unfortunately. So I trailed out of the trade. Yeah, well, that's just last night again. It gave a morning star. If I zoom in on the 1 hour charts, you see a long white candle, small body, and that one closing below the halfway mark here. We'll see if I show you here. There's the halfway mark, so very nice evening star. And scared the living daylights out of you, but your stop loss would have had a slippage of 10 pips, and then coming down very, very nicely. So on this stage, on that short, you can see here that the Euro CAD still good, so nothing wrong with that. And now coming down, looking for a sort of a trailing of a stop loss. Now, I see basically this here. I see a Bill Williams fractal coming in there and there, right? And it made after that a low. So it's a bit difficult determining the stop. The bottom line of the answer is I'm putting stop loss to entry so that I can't lose money on this trade, right? So whatever your entry was, put stop there, sit back, and hopefully it keeps dropping. Are short in the Euro, and Euro is one of the weaker ones. CAD lost a little bit of sparkle, but still strong in general. Right, so that's basically the 2 1-hour trades off the same level, and if it goes up, hits the trailing stop loss, well, I will still look at that level there, because Euro is still way below the CAD, so I'm still interested in that same level. So I will still look for entries there on the short side, 1 hours and 4 hour charts, and let's see what we can do from there. But nonetheless, at this stage, 2 very nice trades. Quite busy this week, surprisingly busy so far, but usually FOMC week is very quiet, but I've picked up some very, very nice trades in general. In the Aussie CAD, sadly, this is one of those sad stories, but 2 days ago I gave you this trade and said, right, this is if we got a strong one, you can short. So we had the short there, you had the halfway mark, you had everything there, and then I said, okay, if it moves back above this low, I exited the trade, and I said you can have it at entry, and then it hits it, and now coming straight to the target. This is one of those unfortunate, you feel quite violated when you experience something like this, where the stops get run either in a little profit like this, or then at a break-even level, and then it comes back down all the way to the target you've set and worked so hard for. But that's trading. Get used to it. It's going to happen from time to time, and we have to accept it. But so this trade is closed, either at a small profit here or then a break even. So I'm stepping aside completely on this one now. I'm not interested in more trades here. You can see here, Aussie still weak, CAD still there, 100%, but I can't pick up any patterns that I can trade. I don't pick up any Fibonacci levels, so I'm removing this from my watch list for today. Then the pound CAD still the same as for the whole week. Got the 61% retracement level I'm watching for, and if you look at the pound there, CAD, they're getting suspiciously close to each other. I will be cautious. I'll see by the time it gets up there how it looks, but most likely it should hold. It should hold. I can't see why not. But if it gets back up there, I'll get interested in some more shorts. We can even now, with the Bill Williams fractal coming in there, we can even mark this level. I just saw this very nice support becoming resistance level. So I would even mark this level now and say, right, let's watch this level also for some potential shorts. Then the CAD yen, I went from one to be seriously bullish, being my favorite setup, to suddenly after the FOMC meeting last night, I want to be bearish on this. So I'm not in a rush yet. The trend is just changing over. So it's very dangerous at this stage to really start looking for shorts. But if I get on this Fibonacci swing retracement back to the 50-61% level, nice market structure there. I could see some support resistance coming in there. If it gets back there and I get a good strong reversal, I'll then consider some shorts coming down, providing the STL stays red there. So I'm a little bit early with this one. And but if it retraces and I get a good strong reversal that the market confirms that they are watching that level, I'll definitely do some shorts here. In Aussie yen, I think it's a bit of a waste of time to put it actually on my watch list, but it's a good strong swing retracement back to 61% at market structure there. So I'm looking at that because Aussie yen, you can see the Aussie is in the lower, it's the black sheep currently, and the yen was the black sheep, now took all the sparkle away from the US and from the CAD. So quite surprising move, but let's see what happens. Bank of Japan likes to step in and stuff the strength on the yen. So for now, it's got on my watch list, but I don't think anything will happen there for today. In the Aussie Swiss, I drew in this big swing here on this last downtrend here. You can see how the market has turned down, retracement down. So I'm using that swing and I'm waiting for that retracement up there now. So that swing 50 to 61%. So if I get that retracement, bear trend has turned bearish. Also think it's a bit early for this, but maybe tomorrow. If it goes back up there and I get some strong reversals, I'll then look for some shorts. In the New Zealand yen, a bit sideways here, but a strong move down the page with the yen strength coming in and New Zealand being weak in general. So if I can get this to retrace back to this, there's a ton of lines you can draw in that could become market structure here. I'm just fixated on this one level. Support could become resistance, and that's right in my trade zone between the 50 and the 61%, where I'm going to look for some shorts. Then my favorite trade idea for today is a potential short on the New Zealand US. But first, if you are new to this channel and find this video helpful, you can support the channel by giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for me so I can keep making content like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell to ensure you don't miss out on any of my videos. Now, the New Zealand US, nice flag consolidation pattern, and as you know by now, I just mentioned the names, I don't trade the patterns as a whole. This is purely downtrend. If you look at this, it's purely a downtrend, a ton of consolidation, and a potential continuation. That's all a pattern is. You don't have to put anything more to that, and don't trade them on their own. You don't trade patterns on their own. Never do that. You have to have a lot of additional confirmation, trend indicator, strength indicator, a break confirming, a retest, and a counter reversal before I will start entering this. So there's a lot of water that must go under the bridge before I will enter this trade. But I like the setup. I like the continuation. I like the weakness of the New Zealand and the strength of the dollar. So if this can break and close below and maybe retest and give me a nice 1 hour or 4 hour reversal, I'll then look for some shorts. But guys, trading isn't just about my insights. I want to hear from you. Drop your questions, share your experiences, or tell me which trading opportunities you're eyeing in the comments below. And I've been trading since 2003. And if you are eager to take your trading skills to the next level, check out the link in the description to join my mentorship program and support this channel by opening a trading account with a trusted broker from the link below, which I've been using since 2010. Thank you for joining me today on this trading journey. Don't forget to trade responsibly. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, trade well.